You know, one of the problems with fishing line is a lot of folks will take it off their reel when they get a big snag or whatever and they throw it on the ground. And wildlife has a tendency to sometimes get tangled up in that stuff. Bad news. We've all seen pictures of animals, birds, and so on caught in trees, hanging from fences, tangled up in fishing line. Also, I've actually witnessed this myself, fishing line along a lake shore where there were hooks and bobbers and sinkers attached where kids were running barefoot and got tangled up and got hooked with rusty hooks. Bad scene. We at the Stream Team program have offered for anybody who's interested a monofilament recycling program where we will provide to you a bin just like this to put up at stream accesses and lake shores for people to put their monofilament fishing line in for recycling. Now, there is an agreement on the website at www.mostreamteam.org where you can print it off and send it in. Now, you need to know this. It's important that wherever you put these things, two things have to take place. One, you have to have permission from whoever manages that area or whoever owns that land to put these up. Number two, you have to make sure you maintain them. The bottom of these unscrews so you can pull the materials out the bottom. Don't stick your hand in here other than to put line in, because there could be sharp hooks, there could be all kinds of other things in there. The one that I maintain, I have found everything you can imagine in there. People sometimes don't realize this is just for fishing line, and they'll put their trash and other things in there we don't want to talk about. There is a problem though, and this has recently come to our attention, that because these are by water, a lot of birds that hang out by water that happen to be cavity nest builders are mistaking these as potential nesting sites. And they're getting inside, they're getting tangled up in the fishing line, and that's the end of their lives. Not a good scene. We want to make sure that that doesn't happen. We've come up with a fix. And it's a pretty darn simple one. We got a piece of rubber like you would find on an old inner tube. We cut out to fit. We clamp it on with a dryer vent hose clamp, pretty inexpensive fix. Cut a little slit in it with a razor knife. You can put your line in, pull your hand out, and the hole seals back up. Bird's not going to try to wiggle into this tiny slot. This is not inviting to a bird to build a nest in. So if you've already got one of these out there and you don't have it capped, contact me at mostreamteam.org or at mark.vanpatten@mdc.mo.gov, and we will send you the rubber and the clamp to put onto any of the bins that you have out there.